Hey, what's up you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today, we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure Waves She-Hulk. I'm pretty excited to open up this figure. I love the character of She-Hulk, but I hated the show. The show was horrible, and it just pisses me off just thinking about it. I really did not like this show. But I can't wait to open this figure up. I do like this character, and I can't wait to add her into my MCU collection. Barcode at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack her open. She-Hulk comes with the right leg to the Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure. Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at her accessories. She first comes packaged with these flat, open palm hands. It would have been nice if they were more grabby hands because, I don't know, these just look really weird. But you can pop these out. Put in these fisted hands, which are most likely going to stay on the figure forever now because I prefer this look over the open hands. Now let's take a closer look at Jennifer Walters. Starting off with the head, it looks great. This is a very nice head sculpt. It looks like the actress. And the actress is very pretty in the show as well. I really do like her a lot. She was very pretty. I'm not big on the take of the character, but that's not her fault. That's the writing. And here we have the green hair. It's a nice wash. Multiple shades of green in there. Looking good. We have the comic accurate suit, which looks great. I like all the purple we're getting. We get a darker purple here in the middle. And then the white looks good. And here's the back of it. Overall, really good, simple design. I do like how this was translated from the comics. And then going down towards the legs, it's really not just much. It's just really skin and then the shoes. But the shoes look nice too. Very comic accurate as well. And I do like the shade of green they used, but it's kind of inaccurate. I don't remember her being this of light green. It was a kind of darker, more closer to the Hulk. Now taking a closer look at her articulation. Her head is on a dumbbell joint, but you're not going to get much movement due to all this hair. And the hair isn't that pliable. She can't really look up. She can't really look down. She can look side to side a little bit. You do get some pivot, but that's really it. Shoulders move out that far. They do rotate. She gets a bicep swivel and pinless double jointed elbows. All the hands can rotate and they have a horizontal hinge at the wrist. She has a diaphragm joint that can crunch forward that much, can crunch back a lot, can pivot and rotate. Hips can spread out that good. It's pretty good spread. She can kick forward that much. She can't really kick back. She has an upper thigh cut, which is really well hidden with the sculpted pants. Double jointed knees and ankles that move down, they move up, and she has really good ankle pivot. Measuring out She-Hulk, she comes to around 7 inches tall. Damn, she's tall. That's a surprise. Here she is next to my recently reviewed Ironheart, and jeez, man, she's taller than her. I thought they'd be around the same height. But no, she's a whole head taller than Ironheart. That's crazy. Here she is next to the Netflix Charlie Cox Daredevil. And I will say, the best part about the show was the only episode that Daredevil appeared in. And then here she is next to her wave mates. We have Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Mr. Knight, Moon Knight, and Miss Marvel. And like I said, as far as I'm concerned, this wave is done for me. I'm not getting Sharon Carter. And I really like the character selection for this wave. We have a lot of great characters. The figures are cool. I'm going to rank them, but my liking of the show will not affect the figures. That's something I want to get clear. Because I hated She-Hulk, and I didn't like Miss Marvel as much, but I loved Moon Knight and Hawkeye. But I'm not going to let my love for the show, if I liked it or not, affect the ranking of the figures. So, at the very bottom, I'm giving it to Miss Marvel. This is a really cool looking figure, but she is very difficult to work with. Her articulation is very bad, and she has barely no accessories. And above her, I'm giving it to She-Hulk. A pretty cool figure. Again, there's just not much you can do with her, but she has really good articulation. And again, accessories are kind of lacking, but I really do like how this figure looks. It looks great. Next, I'm giving it to Mr. Knight. Love this figure. Great new sculpting, great articulation. I really enjoyed it, but it only gets this far because of the reuse. It is just basically the upper torso and the arms are reused from the Coulson body mold, and that's fine. It makes sense, but other than that, it's a really good figure. Above Mr. Knight, I'm giving it to Hawkeye. Great figure. Like I said, I thought he was going to be one of my least favorite figures, but he has grown on me, and I do like him a lot more now. I do like his accessories. He should have came a little bit more, but I do love his colors as well. He's going to stand out on the shelf. He has really good articulation, and he's so fun to pose around. Next, I'm giving it to Kate Bishop. Great figure. I am very surprised with this figure. A lot of good articulation, great sculpt. The likeness to Haley Steinfeld is astounding. And again, articulation is great on this figure. I've never seen butterfly joints on a female figure until Kate Bishop came along. And then number 1, I'm giving it to Moon Knight. And I really do like this figure a lot. Great articulation and accessories, and all new sculpting as well. She-Hulk up on the rotating base. I gotta say, this figure's pretty cool. She looks great. I love the head sculpt. The articulation is really good. The suit design is definitely one of my favorites, but I did not like this show. I really hated the show a lot. All the writing was crap. The ending was horrible. And the one thing I really liked about the show wasn't even about the main character. It was with Daredevil. And then till the end of that episode, it just became just another dumb episode. But again, great figure, really do like it, and I'm happy to have this character up on my MCU display. And like I said, the show doesn't affect the figure. The figure is great. The figure is awesome. I really do like all the new sculpt and articulation, and she looks great with your other MCU figures. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed this figure, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.